we're now on to the postseason. That's it. Last time in program history, we'll play a non-conference series 2 weeks before playoffs. So we're able to get some guys some rest today. This game couldn't have went by fast enough. Just needed to get through it. And with the sold-out crowd, wanted to make it entertaining for our fans because there was a little bit of an exhibition feel around the game. And I thought at the end our guys fought to give ourselves a chance, but with the guys we rested today, you could see, I think, with special teams that it was certainly disjointed. But at the end of the game, it was right there. Just couldn't find a way tonight.
Yeah, Coach, I mean, you talked about wanting to make some decisions, thinking about the postseason ahead, and I'm curious to know, obviously, you rested Luke, rested Peyton, rested Hennon. I mean, you gave some opportunities, though, too, and just, how pleased were you kind of see some of the effort from some of these guys probably was a goal?
You know what? It was, like I told the guys, I said, once some individuals found like they got warmed up and they felt comfortable playing again in an elevated role, they showed themselves in terms of the hockey players they can be. It took some guys a while, which is understandable. There's some guys that haven't played in months. But I mean, too, you're drawn to like Joey Del Greco and Meerman and Bischoff and Young. They were, and then Troms, yeah, absolutely. But you saw some guys kind of rise. They've been fortunate with some upperclassmen. You can kind of ride shotgun. It was their turn to do a little of the heavy lifting. So it was a great building game. The game itself was a disaster. Okay, you saw two coaching staffs looking at each other after a 2-game series, and both of them were saying the same thing. My God, what just happened out there? Thankfully, no one got hurt tonight. Thankfully, no one got suspended tonight. And now we move on.
Yeah, your power play too. I mean, just kind of early on in that game,
units
weren't what you're accustomed to, and did you kind of sense a little bit of that too?
Yeah, there was no sink. We didn't have anyone willing to take a shot, which didn't help. But again, like you saw, as the game wore on, we kind of, we just played some guys who we felt like were having better nights than other guys. And that's a big thing about tonight. And you go back to the growing piece of this whole thing. We had some guys make some mega mistakes, like big-time mistakes that cost us. We had a player get out-battled by another player who didn't even have his stick on their third goal. That's a first for me. We'll identify some things, and again, your greatest growth is from making mistakes, and a good time to do it would be tonight, as opposed to 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, what can you say just about the opportunity at the end there too? You had a prime opportunity.
Yeah, right? Yeah. We had looks upon looks, and their goalie, credit to him and their guys. I mean, blocking shots, which they'd done all week, and their goalie stood tall. It was fun to watch. I thought, one of them has to go in. It just didn't.
Yeah, looking ahead, Coach, you got a week off here for rest. What's, I guess for you and your staff, what's kind of the game plan? Can you walk us through a little bit what the game plan is for this week?
Well, you know what? As weird as it sounds, I don't mind having what happened to us this weekend, like right before an off week, because we'll have their attention. We will get some things done. We were able to rest some guys tonight, but we're going to have we're going to take a day or two off next week. We're going to bring the team to Watertown on Saturday, which is going to be awesome for fan engagement. And,
you been out there yet?
Oh yeah, it's beautiful, and the fan base around the Shamrocks team it's off the charts. Like, it's crazy to see how they're celebrating the hockey in Watertown. So we'll get our guys up there, kind of break up the week. But we're gonna, there's gonna be video preparation, and we're gonna have to coach again our own film. The Vikings are gonna get better at being the Vikings next week, and then the following week we're gonna prepare for our opponent. It's a league right now. I don't know whether you want to be second seed. I don't know whether you want to be fourth seed. There's so much going on right now in the league, and there's some teams lower in the seedings that are on a tear. So, playoffs.